Matt Holliner.
Thanks for waking up with us this morning. 6:14. You know, we've been talking about that smoke and why the skies are hazy. But you probably noticed yesterday, skies were not hazy. The air quality was good yesterday. That smoke was not in the air. But I want to show you that smoke. We've been talking about it, but this actually depicts it. It shows you where the fires are as well. That's those agricultural fires in Mexico that we've been talking about. Look how many there are, especially in the Yucatan Peninsula. And this happens this time of year. This is when they do it. And in the gray is all the smoke. And so it's just to the south of us. So when our winds are out of the south, yesterday winds were out of the north to east, but already this morning winds are back out of the south. So for the time being, the smoke isn't here yet. Still good air quality this morning. But as those winds pick up out of the south this afternoon, the smoke that's just to the south of us is going to start to creep back in here. And so I do think those hazy skies are going to return, and this afternoon we're going to return to moderate air quality. So not quite as blue the sky will be this afternoon. It'll probably look a little bit hazy as we get into the afternoon hours. Again, moderate air quality isn't anything to panic about by any means. You'll just explains why it looks a little bit hazy, but it's also a heads up for those with harder lung conditions. You shouldn't overexert yourself. It doesn't mean you have to stay inside completely, even though a lot of us have been spending a lot of time indoors. But you shouldn't spend a ton of time outside, and more importantly, you shouldn't overexert yourself. You shouldn't do strenuous activity. You shouldn't exercise outside. That's what moderate air quality means. And a heads up, this is probably going to stay with us through the weekend and into next week, because winds are going to stay out of the south. So we're probably going to continue to have mainly moderate air quality. We'll continue to monitor and see if it will dip into that next category, which starts to impact those that are under the age of 12 and over the age of 65. I think mainly going to stay in the moderate air quality through the weekend, though. Okay, now on to your forecast for today, because this morning, again, still good air quality. And there is going to be, I think, a little bit more cloud cover today, but I'm still going to call it a sunny day, because I think these are going to be very thin, wispy clouds. The humidity is still at comfortable levels today, which makes it difficult for clouds to form when you have lower humidity levels. As the humidity increases, it's easier for clouds to form. So I still think today there's not going to be much cloud cover, but just a touch more humid than yesterday. So maybe a few little clouds around. Gusts around 20 miles per hour this afternoon. So it is going to be breezy this afternoon, a little bit more wind than yesterday. Highs around 92. Your weekend forecast. Notice that tonight is not going to be as cool. It's not going to feel quite as fresh out, because that humidity is going to be increasing throughout the night. So I think tonight we only cool down to around 71 degrees. Mostly clear skies. Again, at times this weekend skies will be partly cloudy. Other times they're just going to be completely clear. But most of the weekend, a few clouds around. Saturday night, Sunday. I got to say, Saturday and Sunday both looking breezy. No chance of rain at any point over the weekend. I think a little bit hotter on Sunday, 95 versus 93. On Saturday, and 72 for Saturday. It's a little bit warmer Saturday night as well. Probably a little bit more wind on Saturday as well. Both days breezy, but slightly more wind on Saturday. Your first Storm 5 AccuWeather forecast is dry all the way until Wednesday. And on Wednesday, a 20% chance of rain. Best chance of rains next Thursday with a weak cold front. We try and cool down a little bit, but until then, the heat is only going to be getting worse in the days ahead. More news in just a bit.